So the craziest thing happened this morning in the shop. I can barely believe it happened myself, so I can understand if you don't believe it. Maybe the weirdest thing was the sun was barely up and I was working in the shop. That's kind of unusual. I'm a slow riser. So I'm not sure what the plan was this morning, but I was most likely going to do some more maintenance on Barbie, my Tenere 700. And about the time I was getting ready to roll my bike in, a really hot, smoking hot chick comes pushing her bike into the bay door. When I say smoking hot, I mean smoking hot. A dream girl wrapped up in the girl next door. A lot of ginger and a whole lot of Marianne. You know what I'm talking about? So she is pushing this old rusty piece of iron into the shop and saying it has some electrical issues and won't turn over. So I pull out my meter, as any gentleman would, and I start tracing connections. Now keep in mind, I am not a mechanic, and I suck at finding electrical faults. But damn, this lady was hot, and I have a thing for a damsel in distress. I guess every man deep down thinks women need to be rescued, at least straight men, I guess. That is until men figure women out. But I still have this thing, and I bet some of you guys do too. So I'm having a good time rescuing the damsel until I hear this ear-piercing sound. So this dude rolls up on a ridiculously loud rat and just rolls right into the shop. I told him I would be right with him, and then he slowly rolls over to where we were. He starts telling me what he thinks is wrong with the bike. It was then I realized they were together. Damn it. So I tried to ignore this little tweaker, and when I turn my back on him, I see him pulling wire and tools, and the next thing you know, he pulled out a welder and is tacking a long cable onto his battery. I turn around and I go, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing, man?" He replies, "I'm gonna run a cable from my battery to hers." And then I said, "Yo, tweaker bro, have you lost your damn mind? Number one, you have not even introduced yourself. Number two, you come in here and start using my tools? What the fuck, bro?" It was about then the damsel comes over and tries to calm me down by explaining that her brother is retarded and please excuse him. Well, that smile, you know. It was about this time I decided I must be dreaming because this stuff was way too crazy for reality. Turns out the sun was actually already up and the day was a-wasting. Also turns out I had left the lid off the paint thinner. I guess I picked a hell of a day to give up sniffing glue. So if you like this little short story, please consider leaving a comment and sharing the link with somebody else that might like it. If you did not like this video, do me a big favor and click unsubscribe below so I can get rid of some of this humorless dead weight bogging down my channel. But otherwise, thanks for watching.